Grand Rising. Good afternoon. Good evening. How you guys doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening? Just wanted to tap in with you guys, let you know what's going on and give you a little insight into finance and talk about legacy. Are you going to leave a legacy? Are you capable of leaving a legacy? Are you set up to leave a legacy? Are you going to leave, if you have children, are you going to leave them anything behind? Or are you just going to disappear from the earth and only people going to know about you are those who were close in proximity to you that loved you? That's not leaving a legacy. A legacy is you leave something behind for people to remember you by. That's what I like to talk about. How do you create a legacy? Well, unfortunately, most legacies are created by those who created wealth or who had an impact on the world or in some shape or fashion or form in their locale. That's why you see people with statues in front of buildings and things of that nature. Those people are who they believe left a legacy that influenced history. Can you be that person? A person who influences history? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to influence history. I want to leave a legacy. I'm going to leave a legacy because I believe in manifestation. Whatever you believe in your heart, in your mind, and you put diligence behind it, you put effort behind it, and 9 times out of 10, if you're sincere about that and you give it your all, you're going to get what you strive for. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm making my breakfast. Little biscuits this morning. Take them out the oven before I burn them up. Just little biscuits. Little pizza from last night with my daughter. I try not to eat bad things every now and then. It's okay. Got to have some acidic things in your body for the alkaline to fight it off. But let's get back to legacy. So how do we create legacies? By creating things that people can use, that utilize us as services, or being a service to someone, but not being abused. So that's how you create a legacy. Being a service to someone or to the world. And that's how you create a legacy. And that's what I'm trying to do. If you're not creating a legacy, you're just wasting time. And that's what most people do. They out here wasting time. Drinking, smoking, eating themselves to death. All those different things. Sitting around, doing nothing, watching sports to death. Wasting time. You could be creating a legacy. You could be creating something that people can utilize. A new gadget, a new widget, a new way to do whatever. Because that's what it's about. Do you want to leave a legacy for your children? Do you want to leave cash flow behind, wealth behind, or you just want to disappear from the earth? If that's what all your life is worth, is just disappearing from the earth, nothing to give. I've seen too many people. I know too many people, friends, who died in vain. Yes. Getting shot in the street is dying in vain. Eating yourself to death is dying in vain. You left a bad example. We don't want to leave bad examples. We want to leave good examples. We want to create generational wealth. Generational wealth, that means 2 or 3 generations down the line, your family still remembers you. Why do they remember you? Because you left generational wealth. Just like the Rockefellers, just like the Rothschilds, just like the Carnegie family, just like the Mellon family. Those families, you still hear their names. The Chase family, J.P. Morgan. You still hear their names. Those are legacies. Are we going to create legacies to leave behind? Martin Luther King Jr. He left a legacy, a civil rights legacy, a legacy of peace, of fighting what you believe in, non-resistance, non-violent. That was his legacy. Not say that's going to be my legacy, because if you slap me, I'm going to slap you back. That's not going to be my legacy. That's just going to be my reaction to your action. Simple as that. But we're talking about legacy. Are you going to leave a legacy? Or are you just going to be a wasted person who wasted time? Your life was a waste of time. I don't want that. I don't want my legacy to be he was a crack dealer. He was a drug dealer. He was a thief. He was a liar. He was I don't want to have any of those things attached to me. He was, God forbid, someone, they remember him as a rapist. You know what I mean? Things, just horrible things. That's the, you don't want, he was a swiper. You know, those are, you see a lot of young men and women dying in that vain way, leaving the wrong type of legacy. That's not the legacy I want to leave. The legacy I'm going to leave, he helped everyone. He spared his wealth to help others create wealth. He spared his time with others to create wealth. That's the legacy I'm trying to leave. When you see my name on the side of a building 100 years from now, that means I left a legacy. That means people honored me for what the things I've done. They didn't honor me for the bad things. They honored me for the great things I did that were good, that helped others to achieve greatness in them. Taught others that God is within them. Taught others that they can be whatever they put their mind to. That's the legacy I want to leave behind. And that's the legacy I'm going to leave behind. And that's what my daughter will see these things and say, my father was a great man. That's the legacy I want to leave behind. Not the legacy, my father ate a lot, my father drank a lot, my father smoked a lot. That's not the legacy that I want to leave behind. And my father was a great businessman. My father showed me how to become a great businesswoman and taught me that my whole life is business. Everything that I do, I am a business. Even in death, I am a business. So those are the things I'm going to leave in my legacy to my child and to the others who are around me. They will never say he was a shucking driver. He was a person of bullshit. That's not me. The worst they will ever say about me, he had great ideas, but some of them didn't go through. But he never gave up. He always continued to move on. He kept going and pushed forward to the next idea, to the one that became and made him great into what he was. That's the legacy that you should be trying to live by. And if you're not trying to live by that legacy, then I don't know. You got to know. You got to know. You should know. And you should be serious. The other brother texted me, it's on Instagram, I think, a young gentleman, say, man, why you so serious? You know what I told him? I had to hit him with a Rakim. Life ain't no joke. I ain't no joke. I'm like the mic smoke, slam it down, make sure it's broke. That's my motto I live by. After I'm done, then I'm gonna throw the mic down. It's broke. You can't pick it up and talk after me. You won't be able to, because what I'm saying is so profound. It's world renowned. So to follow up after me is like trying to follow up after Marvin Gaye when he hit the stage. It's damn near impossible. So that's what I strive for. To follow after me, to try to be greater than me, it would be damn near impossible. Because that's why I strive for greatness. If you're not striving for greatness, you're wasting time. We don't need no people out here that's wasting time. Those are the people that's going to be left behind in the future those who are wasting time. That's why you will not have a legacy, because you're wasting time. So do not waste time. I'm here to tell you, create your legacy. And the first thing you need to do, and I'm going to leave you with this, and this is the first thing you need to do. You need to recognize ye are gods. Psalms 82:6. Peace to the gods.